right now, the Mid-South certified most accurate forecast.
Well, keeping an eye on the tropics, we've got number 9 out in the northwest Caribbean right now. A potential tropical cyclone, very likely to develop into one by tomorrow. You see the center of the low right here. Notice how lopsided. We've got a lot of convection on the east, very dry air to the west. If you look even farther to the west, though, we've got Hurricane John, a Category 2 running into Oaxaca, Mexico. Not going to have any influence for our weather, but potential tropical cyclone 9 could impact us to some degree, or influence would be a better term. Likely to reach at least a Category 3 hurricane, undergoing what's called rapid intensification, jumping 35 miles per hour in a one-day time period. There's a lot of energy right here in the open waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Very, very warm waters and what's called the loop current that just brings so much fuel for hurricanes to develop this time of year. That's going to eventually make its way towards the Midwest even, and that's going to influence cold air coming into the Memphis area. That's the influence we're talking about. Some rain we might get from it, but it's mainly going to be that cool air at the end of the week. Temperatures right now in the 70s and 80 degrees right now in Memphis across the Mid-South. Now, through the week, it's going to have a lot of rain. We're going to have patchy rainfall. It's not going to be a total washout, but by the end, we'll likely pick up some pretty notable totals here, especially since we've been so dry over the last month or so. Some of that influence from the tropics, of course, bringing in some of the rain, but also the big temperature drop. We're talking about 70s later on this week. Scattered showers around the area this evening, and as we go through the overnight, the clouds will persist. It's not going to be a completely cloudy day tomorrow, but we could still see some pop-up showers, especially towards some of our eastern communities here as well. More of that cool air coming in behind a cold front that's sparking off those showers, and the long-range forecast is showing some heavy rain coming in by Wednesday. This is before what would be Tropical Storm or Hurricane Helene would be having any influence for us, but there you see on this particular model, it brings it to the southeast. But notice all the moisture that gets thrown back towards Arkansas into our area and really lingers under the upper level low. That's why it's likely to leave some influence for us, some very heavy rainfall across the Mid-South of 2 to 4 inches of rain possible. Your 7-day forecast, we show temperatures dropping from 81 degrees tomorrow, already a big drop tomorrow, but then we'll cool things down into the 70s later on the week.